Hey everybody, it's Jason from mapsignals.com with the 5 stocks to buy today for September of 2021. I'm going to get into those stocks really quickly. Before I do, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button below. If you like what we're doing, feel free to leave some comments so we can improve, make it better, and just shout out if you like what you see. Either way, let's get started. I'm going to share my screen here. Before we get to those stocks, I just want to let you know what's going on in the market, what we're seeing, why things are setting up for an interesting finish to the August and beginning of September. So I'm going to head over here to mapsignals.com. This is our new portal. Right here, you can see one of our biggest and most popular indicators, the big money index. So don't forget, we look at when big money is moving in and out of stocks. That generates a signal. We smooth out all the buy and sell signals over 25 days, and we get the big money index. That allows us to see when money is moving out of the market and money is moving into the market. Guess what? Right now, big money, it is moving out of the market. We are seeing increase in selling and a drop off in buying. And why that's important is, look, when we go over here in October, we saw the big money index falling in September, leading to the election when we saw, rocky markets. We saw a market fall here in late October. By then, the big money index was rising. Again, the big money index started to fall over here. We didn't get a big trough. I mean, we saw some bumpy market action here in May, if you remember. But really, that S&P was kind of flat for all of May and almost all of June. The indexes started rising recently while the big money index is falling. And why that's interesting is these big money, these big indexes are being propped up by a handful of some of the most popular, biggest stocks out there. But a lot of other stocks are getting sold. So we are anticipating some volatility in the market. We saw the first peaks of it yesterday. We see the same thing lining up in ETFs. What's important to look at here is when you get big ETF selling, like here in October, the market troughs. You get ETF selling over here in March, the market troughed. You get ETF selling over here in May, the market troughed. Get a big ETF spike of selling down here in July, the market trough. We're starting to see over here, it's hard to see, but selling is increasing in ETFs as buying is waning. So that's another reason why we think market volatility is here. And last but not least, I'm going to pull up a little Excel sheet. We looked at the returns for the S&P 500 over 25 years. And what you see here is July, you get a mixed performance. About 56% of the time it's up with an average return of 82 basis points or just under 1%. August, you get 60% of the time it's up, still just slightly better than half, and it's down 49 basis points. So the average for the 2 months for 25 years is just over half the time you can expect to make slightly less than 0.5%. Hardly anything exciting. So let's expect some volatility, but you know what? September through December, 22 out of 25 years, the market was up an average of 5%. So we have a lot to look forward to. So that brings us to the 5 stocks. Why is that exciting? Because, hey, sometimes you're out in a store, you see something really cool, a shirt, a purse, whatever it is, goes on sale, feels great to buy it. Guess what? When stocks go on sale, it doesn't feel great to buy it. It feels kind of, sickening, actually, because your money's at risk. But some of the stocks we're looking at today are pulling back, and they might even pull back even further. Those sales look terrific months from now, even years from now. So let's go ahead and get to our stocks here. The first stock that we're going to look at is Thermo Fisher Scientific. An amazing company. We saw big money buying headed into the end of last year, then it fell off, some big money selling. Now remember, if you see big money selling on high quality stocks, that's a chance to get involved. Is this a high quality stock? You better believe it. So we're going to go down here. We're going to look at our rating. Fundamental score 75%, technical 41. That means a high quality fundamental stock is pulled back. And if you need any indication, does it appear on our top 20 report? You betcha it does. Look at all these instances over the years. I'll just skip over here to this page. Oh, finally popped up over here. Since it first appeared on our system, it's up 3,500%, going back all the way to our back test, 1993. Let's look at the fundamentals. 1 year sales growth, 3 year sales growth, double digits, 1 year earnings growth, 3 year earnings growth. They make a massive profit margin of 50%. It's awesome. This stock is a maturing outlier. Look over here. It's gotten 60 big money buy signals since July of 14 when Map Signals went in business, and it's been on the top 20 14 times since. This is a great stock. It's technically pretty strong right now. It might pull back. I'd keep an eye out for it. Let's jump to stock number 2 on our 5 stocks to buy. It's a medical stock, Intuitive Surgical. They make the Da Vinci robotic surgery machine. So you can hypothetically perform a surgery from India on a patient in Boston. Super cool. We saw some big money buying heading in. Again, selling on a high quality stock. That's actually probably a gift, because look what happened. This stock went all the way down below 700. Now it's up near 1,000 again. Expensive stock. Don't get worried about expensive stocks. Here's a little side note. Sometimes you got to pay up for quality, right? The cheapest stuff is sometimes cheap for a reason. So it's an amazing top 20 stock here. It has appeared on our buy list. By the way, fundamental score is 71, very strong. It has appeared on our top 20 buy list many times. It's up 10,000% since the first time it appeared in November of 2004. You think that's a winner? I do. I would bet on it if it came in. So keep your eyes out for that one. It's been on the top 20 14 times since July 1st of 2014. Look at this. 1 year sales and earnings growth, not so great, but a lot of people put off surgeries for the pandemic, right? Things are starting to open up again. They still make a massive profit margin of 65%. Technically very strong. Great stock. Let's move on to stock number 3. My screen is just getting in the way here. Let's see if I can grab this. No, it doesn't want to let me. Let me just do it like this. Boom. Now we'll expand it. Sorry about that. Generac Holdings, they make generators and power homes. With all the new home explosion and building going on and buying, this is a huge business. You see all this big money buying leading up this year. Again, May was a low for a lot of growth stocks. They've seen some chop since. Generac has recovered nicely. A lot of fresh big money buy signals. It is a frequent top 20 stock. Again, you know, if we go back over time, we'll give that a moment to think. You look at what happens when it appears on the top 20. Back here at $74 in August of 2019. Stock peaked almost 450 bucks. 75% fundamental. That means it's doing great sales, earnings growth, all that stuff. Since the first time it appeared, December of 13, it is up 637%. So let's just quickly look at some of these fundamentals for Generac Holdings. 1 year sales growth and 3 year sales growth, double digits. 1 year and 3 year earnings growth, also double digits, 36 and 30%. They make 37% profit margin. You know, this is a great stock. It's pulled back a little bit from its highs, representing a good opportunity. And this stock has been 24 times on our top 20 since July. It is a bona fide outlier. Moving right along, let us go to Activision. This is kind of in the news, getting negative press, negative headlines. It's a phenomenal stock. They make Activision Blizzard makes a ton of video games. My kids play them, their friends play them, everybody's playing video games, mobile, consoles, you name it. Again, we're seeing sales on a fundamentally superior stock. Should we be nervous? No, I think we should look at it as an opportunity. Again, you see this Chop City chart only one time on the top 20. Yes, it was above $100, but look what happens when you go back in time, all the way back to 2008. The stock was sub $10. It peaked at over $100. That's up 10x. So this one has a strong history of winning, 87.5% fundamental. Again, looking in our database here in our portal, This stock was a top 20 stock 35 times, up 844%. Let's go over here and look at some of the fundamentals real quick. 1 year sales growth, 25%, 3-year earnings growth of 200%. They make a profit margin of 72%. This is a very profitable company. They don't have a ton of debt. Even though they're in the news and there's some controversy, I'm personally not worried. The stock has pulled back. It's looking like an opportunity. If the market pulls back even more in the next couple of weeks, you might get yourself a better entry for this stock. Last but not least, and I got to tell you, I own this stock. I own a lot of this stock. PayPal, phenomenal company. I've seen nothing but big money buying over the past year, even with a pullback, which is why I'm telling you about it, because there is an opportunity to buy on a pullback. Again, you look at all this big money buying, it sort of tailed off here, but you look back over the years, wow. Wowzers. In September, this stock was about 40 bucks. It's now 300, okay? Fundamental score is 75, technical score at 85, still pretty strong. Stock has appeared 48 times on our top 20. It's up 580%. I'm looking at a similar gain right now in my portfolio. Bought it in 2017. Let's look at some of these fundamentals. 1 year sales growth, 22%, 3-year sales growth, 18%, 1 year earnings growth, 71%. This is a phenomenal company. They have a profit margin of 55%, and they are just firing on all cylinders. It's a $300 billion market cap, but don't forget that thing almost 10x in the past few years. I think we still have room to go. It's been on the top 20 list 48 times since July 1st of 2014. It is a bona fide outlier. So there you have it, folks. We got the Map Signals top stocks to buy for September of 21. If you like what you see, again, please like and subscribe. If you want more insights like what you saw in the beginning, I put a link in the description below to our blog. Sign up, it's free. You don't have to buy anything. You can get insights like this in further detail, a lot of charts, cool stuff. Can't get it anywhere else. So please sign up, and hey, I will see you next time. Thanks for giving me your time today, and I will talk soon. Take care. Bye.